Hello everybody, how we doing? Welcome. Hi, how we doing? Hello. We're trying to learn how to stream again. Let's see if we remember. It's been a week at least. No, more than a week, because I didn't stream last Wednesday. Oh my. Well, I guess technically we streamed at TwitchCon for that, but I don't know if it really counts, because I don't think I even said a word to y'all outside of, hey, I won't be able to talk to you today. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi. I did stream MCC, that is true. I feel like my voice is still recovering. I feel fine otherwise, but I definitely feel like I'm still slightly in recovery mode, so we're gonna be just kind of chilling and catching up today. But man, it's been a bit. Lovely to see y'all out here. How we doing, everybody? I see you've got Umberfy, we got Rin, Antka, welcome on in. Charlotte, Wildman, Redacted Moon, Obvious Pachyderm, Feisty Brit, Miss May, what's going on? Profi Sloth, American Mailing, hello, Spare Row. Jordan, what's up? Hi. How am I doing? I feel like I'm still pretty tired, but I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm mostly back to normal, and by the time I get back to normal, it's gonna be time to leave again. So, you know, that's just the way it's rolling right now. Renee, how we doing? Cass, what's going on? Cody, hello. Suki, welcome on in. Hoyt, I think, hello, welcome on in, everybody. Zuko, what's up? Arcane Knight, good to see you too. Welcome on in. William, hi. How we doing? I know there's so many people who have like become subs and everything. I was reading through the list and all that from before, and there's a lot. So we're just gonna start catching up fresh. Apologies if I did miss you. Cass, thank you for the 18 months, by the way. Eggs with the 32 months. Miss May with the 20 months. Profi Sloth with the 32. Umberfy with the 20. And Fran with the 31. Thank you all so very much. I really do appreciate that. And Stam with the 4 months. How you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. Just going to do it and sub for 6 months. Resubscribe for 6 months. But so that'll be, you'll get 10. You get all the way through 10. There you go. Thank you so very much, my friend. I do appreciate that. I'm good, bro. Looking forward to this for over a week now. I'm excited. Twitch chat is not working. What do you mean? Twitch chat's not working? What do you mean? I see people talking in Twitch chat. I don't know. But if you could, my friends, be sure to click that like button on the YouTube stream. It helps me out a ton. So I really do appreciate everybody who can do that. But y'all, I figured we just get right into it today, because I kind of want just to like chat and catch up and fill y'all in on how TwitchCon and everything was going. And then just kind of take it from there. But we got a lot of tools to repair, and we got a lot of digging to do. The Wizard Harry, thank you so much for the 3 months. Wildman, thank you so much for the 5 gift members. Thank you so very much. Cozy, thank you so much for the Prime. I really do appreciate that. Thank you all for the support. Thank you. And for everybody who tuned in to the MCC on Saturday, I really do appreciate it. I know our team didn't do the best, but I appreciate a lot of y'all hanging out through chat. It was still fun. I think every single game that our team thought that we were going to be good at going into it, we just got in very unfortunate situations. So we just got instant kicked out in so many of them. Like, I was like, oh, Meltdown. Like, I feel pretty confident in Meltdown. We'll be doing good there. Like, that'd be great. And every single round we got collapsed on both sides from teams. I was like, well, that's the way it goes. But yeah, it was MCC was wild. And the weirdest part, I don't know if it came through very much on the mic. I'm assuming it did. But the roar of the crowd, one, surreal experience. So crazy to be playing in a tournament in front of a live audience. Like, that was nuts. But two, on that, the only person on my team that I met before that day, outside of quick Discord chats back and forth, but the only person I met outside of that was Mog. And Mog I know pretty well. He's fairly new into the MCC scene, so he was still trying to get his bearings around the whole event and everything, and throw a live audience on a live stage and production lights on your face and everything in front of that. That was a lot. And then you go into that with 2 people that you don't know, and then you can barely hear them. I had them all turned up to 200% in Discord audio, so I don't know if they were peeking through the mic coming through, but I could barely hear them in my ear. So it made it so incredibly hard to like actually communicate with a team, let alone 2 people you've never worked with before, never chatted with at all, really. So it was It was interesting. It was a hard. It was probably the most difficult MCC I've ever played in, purely because it was so difficult to communicate with everybody around me, which made playing the game that much harder. Especially when I'm somebody who in MCC, I feel like my bread and butter that I'm good at is the communication and the talking with the team and figuring things out. You take that out of there, I'm just, yeah. The audio equipment they gave you guys was so bad. Yeah, it wasn't the best. It was, and that headset, dude, there's a reason why you wear earbuds, because I had a terrible headache at the end of that. Oh, that was rough. That was rough right there. Brian, I'm not actively looking for a new editor right now, but if you want to, my business email is available. It's listed on all of my social pages. fWhip YT at YouTube or at gmail.com. You can send me an email there. No promises I'll actually get back to you, but I'll take a look. Nuvelia, thank you so much for the 13 months. Since we're shouting out numbers, here's mine. I don't know what that number is, so I'm not going to read that one. Jesse, thank you so much for the 3 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. How was meeting everybody? That was the best part of the weekend. Nice to see another Halo player in the wild. MCC for his MC championships. It's a Minecraft tournament. I did used to play Halo, but I'm not sure what MCC and Halo is. No, I'm not going to type out the email. You can go find it. If you know my content for long enough, this is your first test. If you are an editor that I want to work with, you have to put in effort. I'm not going to just give it to you. There's your first test. If you are somebody that I ever want to work with, this is a thing in life. If you're ever pitching yourself to somebody to try and get their business to do work for them, you have to put in above average effort. Like you have to make yourself stand out on the side. And if I just verbally said it and you can't take what I said there and turn it into something, I don't want to work with you. I'm just going to be very honest right there. That alone makes me not want to work with you. Just like there's like just a life note for you on that one.
Pleased to meet you.
But you figure it out. You'll do great. EOD Rabbit, thank you so much for the 7 months. Enjoy your content. Love your content. Enjoy your rainy day before next week's sunny days. Dude, it's not raining right now out there. It is pretty beautiful fall day, though. There's some leaves coming down. I'm not an editor, but I kind of want to learn. It's pretty easy to learn. There's a lot of just like clips you can find online or stuff you can record yourself and just start messing with the platforms and get it in there. But we got a lot of stuff to catch up on, and I have a lot of pickaxes to repair. So let's go get these going while we chat. But yeah, TwitchCon overall, super fun. Honestly, just hung out with a lot of the Empire's crew to begin with throughout most of it. Like, it was just super, super fun chilling with everybody. I'm going to turn game sounds down a good amount because this gets so loud that it actually breaks game audio. So we're going to put chest piece on. We need to repair the elytra, but that should splat. No. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're going. Right. That's to turn it off. And then we just sit here and we get experience. You know what? I'm turning my auto clicker on. I don't want to do it. I don't want to click. I just want to talk. But yeah, first day of TwitchCon was very overwhelming. It was interesting because we had access into the partner lounge. Well, I guess we did badge pickup, and then we all went to the partner party that night. And so that was really fun, just meeting so many people. I met so many people from MCC and that whole circle. That was really, really cool to meet a lot. I met all the hermits who were down there too. Everybody who's out on those different nights, like met a lot of them, like Impulse, Tango, Skiz, Cub. Ended up chatting with Cub a ton. He was really fun to chat with. The others were kind of sticking more in their own little group and talks the entire weekend at TwitchCon and comes back and continues to talk. I figured a lot of people are going to ask questions kind of how the weekend was going. So kind of figured it's easy content because that's all I got in me today. But if you haven't already, my friends, please be sure to click that like button. It helps me out a ton, so I really do appreciate it. So thank everybody who's taking the time to do that over on the YouTube. We got 500 people in here and 230 likes, so if you could, I very much do appreciate it. I need to get that, and then we can go back to swiping. That's what these streams are for, yapping. Yeah, we yap until we don't want to yap anymore, and then we end stream. That's welcome to a fWhip stream. Is there a video out tomorrow? No video tomorrow, but there's going to be a video next week. We just finished it up yesterday. So technically, I guess I could release it, but I'm not going to because I leave again next Monday and I'm gone for 2 weeks. So I'm trying to like steady out the videos so that there's not like a... It's either I uploaded everything I had and then there's nothing for 4 weeks. Like this 4 weeks. My in-camera, right? This is the camera. Or I turned it into every other week, and then the weeks where there's not a video, there's gonna be live streams. Minus 2 weeks from now, there's gonna be nothing. But yeah, so I'm really busy right now, so I'm trying to do everything I can. Technicality Nova, thank you so much for the biddies. I do appreciate that. Excellent choice of Corgo. But yeah, partner party was super fun. Met so many people from MCC. Ended up talking to Fire Breath Man a bunch. He was cool. And just overall a good amount of people in there. And then we went to the actual convention on Friday, walked around and just met a bunch of people as we're moving and doing everything. And that was cool. A lot of people came up and said hello. And what was really cool is even at the partner party, this was like a really cool experience of a lot of people at the partner party came up to me and were like, oh my gosh, like I've been watching your content forever, so it's so cool to meet you. And that's the place that I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna be hanging with some friends, like I'm not gonna meet it. Like I was very surprised by that. And that was cool. That was really fun to see a lot of people who I consider like equals in that are also content creators, also very established content creators. Oh, we ran out. Just this, that should turn it off. Yeah, okay, and then we can just suck up the last experience. We're not really gonna use the axe today, so it's fine. But that was fun. That was a really cool experience. Just to kind of have so many people that I feel like that are also like big established streamers. Some people even who have like larger audiences than me that were like, oh my gosh, it's so cool to finally meet you. Like heard you're coming, like was really looking forward to it. And I was just like, how do you even know who I am? So that was fun. That was a really cool experience as far as like the TwitchCon as a whole. I feel like I need to leave an ender chest down here. I know that's gross back there. Maybe we just like dig this out, drop an ender chest, and then I can just grab a new one. But yeah, that was a really fun experience to see everything in there. And then like actual TwitchCon on the Friday, we went through the artist alley. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun stuff in there. I didn't end up buying anything out of that, but I did buy a lot of TwitchCon merch that they just like had there, because I was like, I mean, I might as well. I am here. So that was fun to pick up some stuff and just get all of that. Love the new XP farm. Must build it. It's so great. Yeah, like you could put even more lays in it and make even more more experience off of it. More money. No, we're not really making money off that. I need to check something before we keep digging down here. We need to jump over into the creative copy because I want to see the Y level I'm supposed to dig to on that side. And then we'll get digging on all of this and get working. But that was cool. Friday was just like a lot of walking around chilling and hanging. What was really interesting, there's gonna be spoilers here. Don't look. Okay, you can look. But the partner, like there's a big partner lounge that they have that you can go into, and like there's supposed to be like free food for partners, but there's so many Twitch partners now. So this is 76 over here. Majority of what we want to go down to is, yeah, like 76 seems to be it, and then up here can go all the way to like 82. Okay, so we'll just, if we need to build that back up, that's fine. But we'll take everything for now down to 76 and then start figuring out where we want to go from there. As long as, well, we'll dig until that point because I don't know where we are. I didn't record anything when I was there. Oh, we're already at 82. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, I'm so much farther than I thought. We're actually almost done with the... No, I'm not going to say we're almost done. I'm stopping that statement right there. I am not continuing that statement. But yeah, it was really interesting. The partner lounge was like, there's now like this new exclusive level of a partner lounge that's on top of the regular partner lounge that they made for like the really big established streamers. Or what I came to find was if you had a connection, you could get into the big partner lounge. Like you had to have the connection beforehand. So like Scott for working on MCC had access to it. It's called Purple. And like Elle had access, Joel and all the hermits had access and all of that. So like they had their own exclusive place they could go to that had like full like caterers in there that could make coffees for you and prepare food for you and everything. And then the partner lounge was like, yeah, here's food served at this time, it's available until it's gone. And it was so like I was kind of expecting the inverse of like we would have access to that type of stuff. But yeah, so that was kind of funny. So I was like, okay, yeah, we got free food at TwitchCon for being in the partner lounge and all that. And then like we went after like at like 1 o'clock or something on Friday, being like, oh yeah, let's go find some lunch, this will be great. We get in there and it's just crumbs left over. The whole thing had been absolutely just demolished. So but yeah, it was the food at TwitchCon, surprisingly, like the stands and everything that were available for food, like they're pretty good. They actually weren't that bad. The entire Create YouTube gang is going next year, so I won't be alone for TwitchCon next year. Nice. I think I would go back, but I think if I go back to another one, I'll probably try and get like a meet and greet or something sorted to do something more there if I'm like not in MCC, because I don't think I would go if I didn't actively have something planned to be doing. That was something that I kind of noticed throughout, was I was like, for me, there wasn't too much. It was fun meeting up with friends, but there wasn't too much actually of TwitchCon that I was like, ooh, I want to do this. Like most of it was just like the purpose for me being there was to meet people and hang out with friends and be part of MCC and everything. But yeah, my friends over on the YouTube side, if you haven't clicked the like, I very much do appreciate it. We're at 650 people and we're at 300 likes right now. So if you can just do a little thumbs up on that, it helps me out so very much. So I promise I'll stop asking if those numbers get a little closer together. Would have loved to get to see you at a meet and greet. Kennedy, were you at TwitchCon this year or in San Diego? San Diego Zoo worth it. San Diego Zoo, expensive to get in, but it was a really cool zoo. It was really fun. Yeah, we on Sunday with Ollie, Joel, and Cam, who's Scott's partner. We went, and then Sid came too. The 5 of us went to the zoo, and it was really fun. It was really cool. Oh, bummer. Okay, I was walking around the show floor a bunch. I was just hanging out, but I don't know if we got a chance to meet or not. But hope you had a good time. It was cool though. It was fun. Yeah, the artist alley and all that. We did a big walkthrough on that. That was cool to see everything. I'm gonna turn on flashback. So that was all. It was just a really enjoyable time to see everything. Like all these different people are creating content and just like doing stuff. What was crazy was how many people are IRL streaming when they're there. It was cool though, as partners, they had backpacks you could rent out. I don't know if y'all saw Mog Swamp did a live stream where he rented out a backpack and did an IRL stream at the convention. They would just like give them to partners for free, so you could walk around and stream. Like all you had to do was scan a QR code and it log in with Twitch, and it was all set up, ready to go for your stream. And I was kind of nuts. But yeah, it was cool. It was. I didn't do it. I was like, I like to only stream when I'm sitting in my office. I feel too awkward. I'm an introvert. I don't want to do that. But yeah, we ran into a bunch of people just walking around. A lot of people came up to say hellos and everything. That was really cool. Probably met like 20 or 30 different fans throughout the weekend. Just different groups of people that came up. Everybody who came up and said hi was so nice. Everybody was just so kind and so nice throughout the entire thing. So that was really fun. We're just gonna try and dig through all this today and see if we can get another 3 layers down, because this brings us down to 79. And what did he say? We need to get 78. We can take it. I guess we have to go another block below, so we actually do have to take all this down, because I need to get another block down, and then we can start building up on top. That's crazy. This dig is almost over. I didn't realize that. I did a little bit, just like hanging by myself when I've been bored, and not wanting to think. I've just been jumping on and digging. So I think I got another layer or 2 down since last stream, where we actually dug. Don't tell my boss I'm watching you. Hey, I won't. I used to. I'm not saying this is a good thing to do, But I definitely used to, like, when I used to work in an office, would have a Twitch stream on, or even YouTube videos just on a side monitor, just because there are so many tests that I would have to be running, and like database queries and everything that were just taking so long, and you'd basically start it and you'd have to wait for 2 minutes for it to run. And I'm not going to start a new project in 2 minutes, as no matter how much a manager or whoever asks me to start a new project and make sure I'm actively working. It's 2 minutes. I'm not going to refocus my brain on something else, so I would just have YouTube videos on the side just to kill time. And I got called out once on it by somebody who wasn't even my manager, but was one of those managers who was like, you see this manager title? You see this? Yeah, that means I'm in charge of everybody. And he like came up and like tried to scare me, and I was just like, bro, shut up. He was like, yeah, you better be, he was trying to tell me that he was like, you better be working, you better turn those video games off and get back to work. And I was just like, if you have a problem, you can talk to my manager, but actually you can't, like, by contract, you can't tell me to do anything. Like, if you have a problem, go bring it up. I was one of those where I was like, I just needed to like set the expectations with the guy, and he would leave me alone, because anytime he'd come up and ask me to do something, I was just like, you have no power here. Like, I don't care what high horse you're on or how cool you think you are, but you actually like can't tell me to do anything. And he hated that, and eventually just stopped asking me for things. And I was like, goal achieved. I don't have to deal with this anymore. What do you plan on building? We're transforming this was a mountain way up into the sky, and we're transforming the entire thing into pretty much a plains biome. It'll have a little forest, like splotches of forest throughout, but yeah, for the most part, it's just a big old plains biome. But back to TwitchCon. Friday night was a big MCC party they did for everybody who was there that was either part of MCC, whether they were playing or just like somebody who had been in the event that was at TwitchCon too. So we did that, and that was really fun. That was really, really cool to just like be in one place and meet every single person in MCC and all that. So I got to meet Tommy and Tubbo, and got to meet Shelby for the first time this weekend in person. That was fun. And then a lot of just like other people in the group. Yeah, people I met for the first time this weekend. I got to meet Ollie for the first time. I got to meet Elle for the first time. Shelby, Mog in person for the first time. That was really cool. Ended up grabbing drinks with Mog before the partner party on the first day. Just him and I were just hanging out at the hotel that Sid and I were staying at, because we were pretty close to the venue. And so he came over and we grabbed drinks, and it was so fun chatting with him. Just hung out with Mog for like 2 hours before the event even started, and he was really fun to chat with. I was one of those where I was like, yay, somebody who's a friend, not just somebody who you like recording content with. So that was really cool. But yeah, MCC party and all that was super fun. Really nice to meet everybody and all of those things. Have you thought about a Skyrim inspired build, like a Nordic build? We've done a bunch in the past, and I actually have done like some Skyrim inspired ruins in my old world. Not in this world though, but I have done stuff like that in the past. I guess I started clearing this, or this? No, this probably just didn't have any grass on it. Came from Stam right now. Do you like his Ghibli style? I haven't seen anything on YouTube in nearly 3 weeks, I'll be honest. So I'm not up to date on any of it. Do you have any tips for building a village and how to let the builds fit in together? Make a theme. A theme will help everything fit in together. And have it... When building a village, the big stuff I look for that I'm thinking about when I'm getting going is how do they eat food? What is the job? Like, why does the village exist where it exists? Are they a bunch of loggers? Are they miners? Are they just farmers? Maybe they're there for big grazing pastures for cattle. Maybe they're just a trade route, so you have big roads coming through. In that case, you probably want a lot of merchant stalls and everything like that, like big marketplace. So like, figure out their reason for existing, and then give them a food source, and then a fresh water source that they can get food from, or get drinking water from, and then like, outside of that, I always recommend just looking at Minecraft villages. All of the different professions they have. A really good way to go when you're building is just to build a house for each of the Minecraft villager professions. And that'll get you started. Like that's a good enough point to at least get you down the right track. So I would say check that out. Maybe a savannah village could be like a traveling circus. Yeah, you can do that. Putting that down. I don't care about the gravel, or especially not the flint. I think I missed quite a few things coming through. Aaron, thank you so much for the prime. Defos, thank you so much for the 7 months, 7 big ones. Aries, Centaurus on Mars, thank you so much for the 23 months. So close to 24. A friend of mine and I are going to the Ren Fair for the first time. Have you ever been to anything like that? I have not, but I have a friend who went to the Ren Fair in the Seattle area this year and said it was really cool. So I don't know. Seems cool. Seems fun. I feel like it's a little out of my element, but I think a lot of people who love that type of stuff will absolutely love it. I think that's great. And Anka, thank you so much for the 2 months. That is how that works. Whoa. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wait, I did recently say my goal is to build in a Ghibli style, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, okay. You should check out Stan. He's using entities and other creative tools. But he also made... Yeah, I've seen some of Stan's videos. Oh, Stan. Like Stan616. I've seen his Attack on Titan build that he did. He raids the channel here every once in a while on stream, because I think he ends stream about the same time we're gone. No, Stan seems like a really cool guy. 21st birthday tomorrow. Be safe. Drink lots of water. I don't know if you're in the US or if you're in Europe, so you're like, I'm a seasoned veteran or not. But drink lots of water. And I don't know if you're into the drinking culture or not, but from seeing other friends who have went through 21st birthdays, definitely, I'm not a huge drinker, at least not anymore. Not actually, I never really was. But just because somebody offers you a shot, says happy birthday, let's have a shot, doesn't mean you have to take the shot. I'll just tell you that right now. Otherwise, you're gonna hate the day after your birthday. You probably not even remember most of the night of the birthday. So, you know, just be safe out there. Have fun. Definitely go celebrate with friends, though. That sounds pretty cool. And happy birthday. Embarrassing if fWhip actually said Stan, but I do think... No, I said Stam, and then I recorrected to Stam. Because I saw your name right above it, and then I was like, wait, no, Stan. Because somebody was talking about you earlier in chat, so...
Pleased to meet you.
"21 is pretty old." Yeah, dude. Can you believe it? People are 21. If you're older than 20, you're ancient, right? Yeah, you're so... Yeah, definitely. No, It is pretty cool to see so many Minecraft YouTubers are now like hitting late 20s, 30s, even some are in their 40s and 50s, and it's great because it just proves a little bit more job security if people can still be doing it into their 40s and still be here hanging. Flip without W. Yeah, because we only get dubs. Nah, sometimes we don't get dubs, and that's okay. It's unrealistic to always expect W's. Well, we are getting those all those dirt, though. How are we all doing? Dude, I'm so tired. I didn't realize how tired I was until I started to stream, and I was like, oh no, I am tired. I'm trying to like get ahead on the next video, but I've already told Marcus, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do much before I leave, man. Like I think it might be after I get back from vacation is when we start the next, because oh man, I like knew I was gonna be tired getting back from TwitchCon, but dude, I'm down. I haven't gotten sick, but Sid unfortunately got a little bit of the con flu, so I'm just hoping that I don't get it from her. Everybody else in the friend group seems to be pretty okay though. Or I don't know. YouTube chat just broke. I'm refreshing the screen. Refreshing chat real quick. Diggy diggy hole. No, it's diggy diggy mountain. You should check out Blue Nerd and his castle how to build. It'd be cool if he built. Yeah, you want to know how he got his castle how to build? He copied my videos. Nah. Not to start beef or anything, but I don't have the best relationship with Blue Nerd. So I don't really tend to watch any of their content. Heads or tails? Heads. What will next hardcore video be? There'll be a hardcore video next week. There was one that came out last week. If you missed it, there was one that came out last week. It seemed like not a whole lot of people saw it. So if you did miss it and you're like, why hasn't fWhip uploaded for a long time? I think YouTube just literally did not push the notification to anybody, because it got the last hardcore video literally got half of the views of the average for hardcore videos. Cha-ching! Wow, man, thank you for the 5 gift members. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Also, if I missed it, Roland, thank you so much for the 10 months, my dude. Do you know how large your empire actually is? Like how many blocks it spans across? Like this world here, like everything that I'm building. I do have a world map installed, but I guess, I mean, this empire I feel like is the path probably goes about, I would say, out to here, maybe the donkey ranch, like let's say to like this edge farmstead there, so that's negative 1,000 all the way out to 2,000, like 1,800, so 2,800 blocks wide currently. But we don't have a whole lot of like up and down on it. And then path is kind of its own empire over here. This really isn't included in the other. Why don't you try TNT? Because I don't really want to set up TNT dupers. And we're actually almost done. So at this point, TNT not worth. But after we finish this, we'll do another 2 layers down, so not a triple, we'll do a double. And then we need to get the creative side done, at least like grass down and everything, so that I can start importing it. Do we plan on building anything in the ocean, if it's boats or things underwater? We have the giant guardian temple out there. I do want to expand that as an eventually project, so I don't know when, but eventually I want to. And then yeah, from that, I want to add more boats moving throughout the ocean, but before we do any boats and anything, I need to actually get like harbors set up for the boats to go into, because that to me seems to make more sense. We don't really have a like how can we have giant boats when we don't have a place to build boats at? And we maybe like the boat like the dry docks might not come quite yet, but like we need to definitely have a place for boats to dock, in my opinion, before we build giant boats, which we're kind of working on in here. Like we have a few boats around that are mostly, I think we only have one boat actually out in the ocean, right? That's the one that's on the road to path that I built out there, just like a little tiny, little small little boat. So we have that, but as far as like giant trade ships and things, most of them are resting in harbors right now, because again, it's just around places that I actually see things, because I like to keep a lot of my builds in places where I'm actually going to visit them and see them as I'm moving around the world, instead of just something. I don't really want to build something out in the world. Like if I were to come down here and just build a boat down here, the raid farm we have there, it's broken. I haven't done anything to fix it. So if I were to build like a boat here, we would never really see it. The same thing if I were to build like maybe at the edge of the coral reef, like a boat here, but I do like to delete that coral reef and regen it. Just to save time and energy, because coral is so annoying to gather. So, but usually that coral reef lasts me until I'm deleting chunks again anyways. But I have started using a lot more coral recently, so who knows? Who knows? fWhip builds big mountains. Yeah, we've got one mountain finished in this world. Actually, it's not even finished. I haven't textured the back yet. Don't tell anybody. That's just a secret between you and me. The 887 people in here right now. We're almost at 500 likes on YouTube, though. If you have not clicked the like button over there, very much do appreciate it. Oh, how did I get an extra block down? I don't know. I did, though. Yeah, it's fine. It's like it never happened. It'll regrow to grass. Definitely. How long have you been playing this world? We're almost at 3 years. IRL. Is Fantasy SMP over? Or is it just pause for TwitchCon? I don't know. Cause I feel like I'm very much in just like a mode of wanting to just kind of sit in here and grind. It's weird because I'm not really inspired to make any builds right now, like big builds or anything like that. But I'm definitely down with like sitting in a Minecraft world and just breaking blocks. Like that to me recently just sounds fun. Like that's the side of Minecraft that I'm enjoying a lot right now, is just sitting in a world and just grinding away on projects. Like that to me is what's been fun recently. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like jumping on fantasy. I don't really have a direction on fantasy SMP anymore. So it's kind of making me not really want to log in there, because I log in, I'm like, well, what the heck do I do? I don't really know what I'm doing. So that's kind of why I haven't really been on too much. Imagine if there was a big lawnmower thing that you shave off the top of a mountain. It'd be so nice. Minecraft adds a lawnmower. That would be the update. That's definitely what's getting announced this weekend. Also, just before anybody takes that as like, oh my gosh, have you seen all the leaks? I've seen some of the leaks this weekend. We are not going to talk about them in chat, just because I don't want to give fire to people spreading leaks and everything like that. I know Mojang kind of goofed and published it themselves early. It's been taken down since. So if you want to go look up the Minecraft leaks, go elsewhere. Please don't share them. We will be live streaming on Saturday, watching Minecraft Live here. Probably, honestly, just on Twitch. Just hanging and vibing. So if anybody wants to, actually, no, I'll multi-stream on Saturday. But if you want to watch Minecraft Live on Saturday, we're going to be doing that, and then probably chatting about the actual things that are announced to the update. So if you would like to hear all about it, it will be Saturday. If you're one of the people who's been reading into the leaks and everything, I actually don't have information whether they're true or not. Mojang decided this time to not give content creators an early heads up for what's getting announced, seeing as last time that they did, it took all of 7 minutes for somebody to, not even when the call ended, like literally 7 minutes from when we were all in a Discord call and they were sharing a live stream that they were doing. Like, they're sharing their screen, showing us everything coming. Somebody in that call, before it even ended, just reposted screenshots of what was shared with big bold text of "Do not share this." They just reposted it to Twitter. So, yeah, they're not really giving content creators a great heads up anymore. But yeah, please don't share the leaks. Don't do them in here. We will be timing people out for it. You won't get banned, but you will get a timeout. I know a lot of people are excited about new Minecraft content, all that stuff. I'm super excited about it. I did retweet a little bit of stuff over on Twitter, so if you want to see it over there. But yeah, we're not going to bring it up on stream today because don't want to subject people to that. If you're already subjecting yourself to Twitter, you probably don't care too much about leaks and things. There's worse things on Twitter. You got another cameo this time? I do not. I do know some people who are getting cameos. Unfortunately, I was not reached out to. You don't have Twitter? Probably good for you. Good for you. Don't get Twitter. Actively, as somebody who's on Twitter, please don't get Twitter. It is a waste of a platform now. Twitter was so great in the past. So great. And now it's so terrible. I feel like you've built mountains faster than you've destroyed this one. You're probably right. You are. Yeah, I actually would say you're 100% right. But if you only count the building time, yes. But you also got to think about the resource gathering time of gathering all the stuff to then move it up. The problem with this is that this thing is just, it's really, like, this mountain that we're taking down here is bigger than the mountain that we built over on the far side. We'll be getting Home Depots in Minecraft? No, but we'll be getting Waffle House. Waffle House is being added to the Nether. It now comes with piglin bartering systems built inside. Where do we want to take this back to? I didn't really look at that. Honestly, we're probably just gonna home this entire section back. As part of my job, I have to manage into a couple of Twitter accounts, and Twitter's incompetence meant that the biggest got lock, one less to deal with. Yeah. Twitter keeps telling me that I need to verify my account, otherwise I could get banned for impersonating a brand. And the brand they're saying I'm impersonating is the fWhip brand, which is my Twitter account that's always been there. And then the way to verify it is that I have to give them $10 a month. So they're basically telling me that I can either give them $10 a month or they might potentially ban my Twitter account. So if that's not extortion, I really don't know what is. But here we are. If that doesn't give you a good idea where Twitter's at right now, I don't know what does. Use Instagram then. The only thing that I like about Twitter more than Instagram is I don't like taking photos. I get very in my head about Instagram needs to be like this perfect blah 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 blah, and like also Instagram to me feels more lifestyle than gaming. So I know there's a large portion of gaming creators and whatnot on Instagram and everything, but it seems like most people, when I look at my friends' accounts who are on Instagram, they're also Minecraft creators, like that's all their life stuff. That's all like photos of trips they're going on, just like your typical Instagram stuff. And I don't like doing that. I don't like posting all that stuff. I I never really think about taking the photos in the moment. I don't really enjoy the process of taking photos a whole lot. So like that for me, I like that Twitter, I can just have a thought in my brain and then go, this could be a funny tweet. And then I post it and then it's done. So I am definitely bummed that Twitter has turned into such a terrible platform, but yeah, it's I just don't, I'm just not huge on the whole Instagram lifestyle stuff. So I don't know. I might try and do some more of it. I just never really think about doing those things. I have a photo dump to do from TwitchCon. I know that much. I've got a lot of photos from the weekend that I want to drop. So I'll do that soon. That is so fair. I feel you. Is Twitter ever truly good? Old Twitter was great. Old Twitter was amazing. All right, I'm curious. We broke 1 million on the shovel today and we didn't even notice. Y'all. 1 million blocks one. There's a 3-1 million blocks mined on the shovel. There we go. We've done it. We've done it, chat. We are officially another thing in the 1 million club. CO2, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's only touched the window and Yuki, thank you so much for the 19 months. Also, I think I missed this. Andre, if you're still in here, thank you so much for the 3 months, my friend. Apologies for missing that earlier. Build a futuristic alien civilization in the end dimension. I feel like I want to go more cyberpunk in the end dimension than anything. I feel like I've always wanted to do a cyberpunk build. I tried it back on Legacy SMP Season 1, and I just was not I wasn't at the point in my building career to be able to pull it off well. I think I did okay. But I would love to revisit that as a new idea. I think I could repurpose some of the builds from Legacy SMP. I still have all of them. I think I could do that and turn it into like a cool like floating city something or another. That's if we get an end update. When, not if, when. Might not be this year, but there's a when. I think it's a when. But when the end update happens, then we'll jump out to there and do some stuff. Why do you use better grass? It looks so bad. I like it. I think it looks nice. I don't know. I think it looks good. Because I think this, when you're out here and it's green going all the way across, looks so much better than when it's just like just the little, like you get a lot more lines. We're gonna show you. Like, look at that. You see the snow line there? You see how, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but it feels very artificial and it feels very like there's a lot of anti-aliasing fighting. Like the MIP map is very much fighting with that for what to render, what to not render. So it actually flashes in game if you look at it while you're moving around from a distance. And I really don't like the look of it. And grass blocks also do that when you don't have better grass. So I like better grass because it makes it a little bit better, in my opinion. I think it makes the world look cleaner. I would use Lamb Dynamic grass, but they stopped updating for actually, let me see. Lambda Better Grass, that's what it is. They do have a 121 version. Wait. It's for Quilt. Why is it only for Quilt? This mod dev fully swapped over to Quilt and it just tanked. Absolutely tanked. Please don't share any leaks. But yeah, fWhip is being added to Minecraft 1.22. You can get a fWhip in your Minecraft 1.22 world. Who even uses Quilt? Yeah, the quilt devs, I feel like, look at how great this feature is. We built a better feature. This feature is better in every way. And everybody else just went, yep, I like this one. I'm already used to this one. Can I keep this one? I don't want the new... I don't care that the new one is better. I want this one. This one works for me. And then they just and then every dev was like, okay, I guess we'll stay on fabric. Not every dev, but most devs were like, fine, we'll keep developing fabric. And then some moved over to quilt and they're like, well, yeah, it is easier to develop mods for quilt, but like no player really is using quilt right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you all the new loot that I got. Yeah, there's my Twitch rival's name. I brought it home. My sign, if you watch the MCC. I brought that home. I don't have any of the clothes I bought in here. But Scott gave me he actually gave me one and Sid one, so I have two. So of his MCC TCG cards, I got two of his big ones. And then also because Sid was in the audience, I also got two of the Mega Chicken cards. I guess you don't need to see both. You probably just want to see one. So I got two of these. These are like a limited edition thing for the TCG. MCC is doing like not TCG. They're doing a board game, which I will have a card for. So you can buy a fWhip card for this game. It's not finished yet, so it wasn't revealed yet, but it is coming. It's in the works. So
Pleased to meet you.
and everybody who's been interested in that is interested in the game, there's gonna be a fWhip card. But yeah, I'll get more info when it's out and available. It's kind of a weird timing because I feel like I just wrapped the makeshift campaign, and I really don't like to just like constantly be selling y'all things. But the opportunity came up for this, and I think it's just a cool thing for MCC to be doing. So I was like, yeah, I'll be involved. So yeah, there'll be a fWhip card in that. I'll be in the first round of releases when it all becomes available. How much would the fWhip card be? That info I cannot share yet. All I can tell you all is that there will be one. The cost is still being moved around a bit. I will tell you that I saw the original cost spreadsheet and gave them some feedback that I think the cost should be a little cheaper. And apparently a lot of people gave them that feedback because they decided to go back to the drawing board and rethink about how they're going to do things and what price they're going to put things at. So yeah, there will be info on that. I don't know when soon is, but eventually there will be information. And yeah, it's yeah, I don't want to share anything just in case it changes. And also, I know that it is changing, and I just don't know how. And also, it's just not my place to share that information right now, so I can't share it. I can't share anything outside of that. There's a fWhip card coming. So, unfortunately, all the questions that y'all are asking, even if I do have the information too, I don't want to be the person that leaks it all. It does that, so I'm not going to share anything else. So I know y'all want to know what's going on with it. But I've been wanting to share it with y'all for a while. I guess one thing I can tell you, but this does not mean to go and bother them, is Oxy is doing the card art for me. So Oxy, who's done like they did they did this screen, Oxy did this screen and this one, and they did my actual channel logo and everything like that. They're doing the card art for me too there. And afterwards, I'm gonna give them even more work. Cause I wanna redo the alerts on stream, and I wanna redo the all the emotes. My emotes are from like 3 or 4 different people, and I want to redo everything. I got lag suddenly, figured it was just my internet messing up again. Are we all back? Help me, thank you so much for the 5 months of fWhip anniversary. Thank you. It's much better now. I wanted to keep all my branding to be the same, like across the board with everything. So yeah, I've been liking doing a lot of the having a single artist do a lot of it. It's been fun having it all connected. I think it just makes it look a lot cleaner too, just having it all in. Love the stream start soon image. Yeah, that was a fun one to work on. I really love the style of it. I don't use the BRB screen enough or the end screen to like have them all animated or anything, but I think the starting soon definitely is one that I like having the animation for. I want to do fWhip's art. I would say if you're an artist who likes to do stuff, the best way to work with content creators, from my own personal experience of how I find artists and how I know every single one of my friends finds artists, is if you are a fan artist in the community and you tag us in that, that is usually how we find artists to work with on everything. Is whether it's you're making art of me or making art of one of my friends or something like that, just like seeing those on social media and everything. That is that's how a lot of us find artists that we want to work with, because I want to work with somebody who knows my brand, so they're going to be able to add little fun little cameos and little extra things that I might not be able to describe in the moment or something, but they know the vibe going in. So I would, if you're an artist and you want to work with content creators, making please make sure you brand it yourself and everything. Don't just be giving it away and whatnot. But like making fan art, like put fan art out there, post it, make sure you have your signature on it, like your own little trademark logo or whatever, so everybody knows that it's yours and all that. Put it somewhere central on the image so somebody can't just crop it out. I know there's a lot of artists that do like character art. They'll do they'll on the character's like shoulder or something, they'll just like write their name in there almost as if it's like a tattoo or something. Like that's a really good way to do it, because you can't really crop a shoulder out when you're doing a full character art, or somebody might try and repost it. But yeah, so if you're looking to work with content creators, the best thing that I could recommend is showing your talent by creating fan art. It's an hour of world deleting. Oh yeah, we've been mining for an hour today. We haven't even started on the stone. Reposters suck. Yep. The absolutely insane part is I stopped a while ago, or no, rewind. When I used to post builds on Instagram, like back when I was like just starting out on Instagram and, you know, actually cared to post Minecraft builds over there, before I kind of forgot that the platform existed for a while and then just never really came back to it. But when I would post a watermark and just put fWhip somewhere in it, didn't matter how subtle it was, it would do so much worse in the algorithm. It was insane. Like, people were like, oh, if I just leave a like on this, that gives me permission to repost it. So when I wouldn't, and so when they saw a watermark with fWhip on it or something like that, they're like, nah, I'm not gonna leave a like. And not posting a watermark would almost double the like count I got on those. It was absurd. I was like, how is this even? It would get pushed so much farther in the algorithm. But then everybody, of course, would be reposting it. But yeah, it was crazy. I'd love to see more stuff posted on Pinterest. I use Pinterest still a lot. I will say though, that a lot of the posts that I do on Pinterest now, I keep on private boards. Whether it's I don't really post my own stuff, but I definitely am still like researching and building boards out on Pinterest. But I keep them all on private boards a lot, just because there's a lot of things in there that I'm just like, ooh, this looks kind of cool. But I never really take action on it. And I had some people for a while that were like stalking my Pinterest page, being like, "Fwhip posted this. You must be doing a futuristic build, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, no, I just thought it was cool. So, how do you sound so bitter, my man? I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Bitter. Yeah. Yeah, we can take surprise as bitterness. They're definitely the same, but different here. But yeah, true. So true. So true and based. I don't know, man. Sometimes chatters just like to throw out an adjective. They're like, hey, I learned this new word in 3rd grade today. And obviously that means that the person I'm watching, that's what the emotion they're feeling. Yeah, it definitely should be. Wouldn't it be cool if Unbreaking was up to level 5? It would be nice. Yeah, I do wish I feel like Minecraft enchanting in general needs an overhaul, but part of me also worries that they would almost do the netherite treatment to an enchanting overhaul. And like this weird fear I have is Mojang says unbreaking and mending together is too overpowered. You can no longer put them both on a piece of gear. Like I'm not saying that that's happening, but like a doomer part of me like definitely has that locked in as a possibility. I hope that they never do it. Like certainly I hope that they never do that, because I would cry and I would get a data pack instantly that would allow me to put them together. But yeah, I would be devastated. I don't think it would happen, but like this worry of an enchanting overhaul would bring on all these balancing changes to making enchanting like less impactful. Okay, come on, music. Just vibe, man. Have fun. Yeah. I mostly just get confused by chatters sometimes. Like the immature trolls, like they don't really ever make me mad or anything. They mostly just confuse me. Like the people, it's more just like this thing of like where I'm like, some people have so little sense of real life. Like they just, you can tell it's somebody who just exists on the internet too much. Like they're definitely like an avid Reddit or Twitter scroller, and then they just are instantly like, oh yeah, everything on the internet is either extremely positive or extremely negative. There's no middle ground, and that always just confuses me. It's like a slight surprise just whenever I'm like, oh no, like this isn't just like some random person posting on the internet. Like some people actually think that way, and it's kind of sad. It seems like a really tough way to live, of just constant everything to extreme on whatever side. Like it seems really, really tough. But why are you so depressed? Oh, also answer to that, YouTube commenters. Yeah. Career on the internet for 500, please. I'd rather someone be monotone than sound overly happy and enthusiastic. Yeah, I'm done doing that. I definitely feel like I used to fake like high energy and be like, yeah, we're going, woo, everything's so fun, this is amazing. And now I'm just like, no. Especially today, I do not have the energy to even attempt that. Like I can tell you after the stream ends, I am most likely gonna just go get some lunch, and then I'm gonna log on to World of Warcraft and run some dungeons with some friends. And in the background, while I'm waiting between dungeons for groups to assemble, just gonna be working on planning the next Minecraft build. That's what my afternoon looks like. How was TwitchCon? It was so cool. It was so fun. We were chatting about it a little at the start of stream today, if you want to catch up on that. But it was so fun. It was so fun meeting so many people. It really kind of just added that human element to everything. Just seeing so many people in the gaming community just celebrating, having a great time, and just the different backgrounds of everybody who was there was so fun. Like, sure, you have your stereotypical convention goers where there might be a few people that just like you just the stereotypical convention goer that you can probably think of. Like, sure, some of those people existed, but then you had so many people who are just like so genuinely excited to be there. They're just like, so many people are super dressed up, just excited, whether it's cosplay or just like wearing nice clothes or just being there really celebrating. Like, it was so cool. And then meeting so many different fans and everybody while I was out there and everything, it was really fun. It was a really good experience. I'm very happy that I went. It was a very draining experience energy wise. I'm definitely somebody who just like I need like independent time, just like downtime for me to recharge batteries and everything. And it was hard to find that over the weekend, but it was a whirlwind of everything. But it was really rewarding, hanging out with all the friends, meeting so many creators that I've worked with for so long, and then the fans and everybody. Like Ollie and Elle and I were walking around after with Sid, and we're walking around after the MCC ended, and you could tell so many more Minecrafters came to TwitchCon that day just to sit there and watch MCC. That we were just walking around. Granted, we were wearing our jerseys, so we're pretty easy to point out. But so many people came up to us, and we're just so nice and just really cool to chat with. And yeah, it was really fun. What do you plan on build on this area? The city's gonna extend out a little bit into it as like an outer city area with a big market for like farmers market vibe, and then we're gonna have some more buildings out here, and then it's gonna be a lot of probably farmland and forest space, and just kind of dithering off slowly into rural vibes as you leave the city. Like, this is very much like city outskirts is the main goal of this. Was having Sid there helpful? Yeah, no, it was fantastic having her there. I do feel bad because she got sick and nobody else did, but no, she was. It was really nice having her there. Whether it's just kind of like having a buddy throughout the whole thing or having somebody to. She would volunteer to take so many photos for people because a lot of people came up and like it was really cute because they were like really, a few people were super nervous and just like kind of like, oh my god, I'm like meeting this person, and I was just like also equally nervous because I'm like, oh, I have to put on a good face, but like it was great, and they'd be like trying to like take a selfie in their hand, be like shaking a little bit, and so Sid would just be like, oh, do you want me to take the photo for you? And you could tell that they really appreciated it and everything, but it was fun. She even had this mom like got into position after MCC with her two kids. They were like maybe 10, maybe 10. And she got into position behind MCC with her two kids that were like big fans of everybody there, and every single person in MCC that came out to like just, they were like right outside the green room, so like where we all exited through to like get back out into the venue. The mom was there, and all the two boys just came up to everybody. It's like, please sign this, please sign this, please sign this. And they go up to Sid and they're like, please sign this. And she's like, oh, I'm not a creator, I'm here with my husband. And the boy just goes, I don't care, please sign this. So she signed a few things for people that were like, I don't care, just please sign. I'm trying to get as many signatures as I can. That was really cute. But it was fun. Oh, sign here and sign here and sign here, and on this dotted line too, please. Now, a lot of people came up with their badges because I have mine right here, but they would come up and like it has your, so everybody had one like this that would like partner or affiliate or just community member, and like these are like, that was so I could get in, that was me part of Rivals. That QR code just takes you to a Google search of fWhip. It's kind of cool. But a lot of people would come up and they would just like have this whole space in here asking people to sign it. Or they do like signing the back of it and everything. So it was cool. It was fun. That they like people would just so people just come up with their thing and be like, please sign here in this blank space and blah, like go for it, blah blah blah. Like just don't cover my name. The rare Sid signature goes for millions. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. We went to the beach one night after we got dinner and kind of caught the tail end of the sunset. That was nice. The water was actually surprisingly warm. We put my feet in the ocean, and we met up with Kara and Owen and a few other, and like I think Beck was there. No, JoJo was there. JoJo was really fun to hang with. I hadn't really had a chance to talk with JoJo before. JoJo Solos. I hadn't really had a chance to chat with her before, but chatted with her a bunch throughout the weekend. She was super fun. And I teamed with Kara a long time ago in an MCC, so it's good to chat with her again and catch up a bit. And
Pleased to meet you.
hanging with all the original crew and everything felt very fun to just reconnect with everybody. So looking forward to seeing some of them again next week, which was kind of crazy to think. Have you teamed with JoJo? I haven't teamed with JoJo in an MCC yet. No. It would be fun though. It'd be a cool team. I'm sure. She seems to have like really good vibes regardless of how the team's doing, and that's the most important thing for me. Like I never want to be on a team in MCC where we're doing bad and somebody is just mad. Like if they're getting mad because we're not doing well, it just ruins the rest of the event. Like once you get mad, you're not gonna make a comeback. Like once you're mad playing video games, that's your time to turn it off for the night. Like you're not gonna get any wins. You're not gonna play better. If you can fuel your anger into doing something good, like sometimes you can, but most of the time people, when they get mad, they take it out on people around them, which in that case is your own team, and then you've already lost. Like at that point, you're done. Can we get to 700 likes? I don't know, maybe. You should build a giant custom tree. Okay. Done. Now what? Very competitive in this situation. If I just get mad to the point, I just get mad to the point of getting off. Yeah. Sometimes the best thing to do is just log off, take a lap, and come back, or don't come back. That's also probably healthy too. Also, all of this stone, we currently have 500,000 stone sitting in the storage room from mining the top half of this mountain, so I'm actively not picking up any of the stone because the storage room is full and I keep running out of shulkers because I keep filling them with stone. So we're just leaving all the stone behind.
Hey fWhip, I think the time has come for my first dono. Thank you for everything. Give me strength for architecture uni. It will be the death of me.
Dude, you got it. You got it. Just balance the spaghetti. You can build the spaghetti structure. I believe in you. Just use sometimes 2 or 3 things of spaghetti and you'll be fine. You'll make it stand up and it's gonna look great. Her Dr. Professor, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. And good luck. I always, like, part of me always wanted to go into architecture uni, but I just I guess that's probably the engineers that do the spaghetti structures. I feel like you're doing a little bit more advanced stuff. But yeah, architecture school is always something. If I didn't go into the game dev route, I would have went to architecture school, I think. And then I ended up on YouTube, so here we are. Look at all those blockies hanging out down there. Wow. I'm just taking this out too. No, we'll keep the lines going. We'll get it on our way back. It's really nice now that I actually got the beacon set up pretty good. Just like the spaghetti redstone you always do. Yeah, there's a reason why I was going into architecture, not engineering. Come on now. I just have to make the thing look nice. I don't have to make it actually function well. I knew I couldn't make it as an engineer. I ain't got those math skills. But I can do a lot of block breaking. I can do this real well. I'm real good at this. I'm so good at breaking blocks. Yeah, look at that. You see that? Ooh. Ooh. Always something STEM related. Yeah, I really like the idea of being a developer, and then I realized that I actually just don't like the problem-solving aspect of being a developer. So, I was like, I need to find something else. I still think my, like, there's a high chance that my, like, post-YouTube time turns into, like, if that ever happens, turns into, like, doing some sort of, like, 3D modeling or something like that. I think that could be something I could really find a lot of time to sink into. Or hopefully we just, like, get a few more 1,000-day movie videos and I can just retire. That'd be great. After YouTube, just no more working. That'd be awesome. So if we all just want to like the videos and watch them a few more so I can retire before I turn 40, that'd be great. Just go put them on repeat. Thank you. Make sure you watch the ads. All of the ads. All the way through. 100% of them. Fund my retirement. Also, don't do that. It's really funny to hear just how many people, like, just because they've been in the development scene for a long time, back when it was really, really simple, and are just still in it, even though they can't really keep up too well. It's gotta be hard, though. I mean, there's so much going on with it. Refresh. Is something breaking? Did it break again? We back? Is YouTube back? I think I lost chat. Oh, yep, I think YouTube's crashing. Guess who didn't drop a single frame, though? This guy. Is Twitch lagging, too? For those on... over the viewers on Twitch? YouTube, if you can hear me, click refresh on the stream. YouTube chat. No issues? Okay. Yeah, I lost the video for a bit, and wait, maybe it is me. Maybe it's the streaming service that I use. Could just be the cloud. Because I'm not dropping a single frame. I haven't dropped a single frame yet, so... It could be the cloud service I'm using is just... having a hard time today. Okay, we should probably change our pickaxe. It's okay now. That's good. Okay. Well, if stream crashes, I guess that means I have to go on and play video games elsewhere. Oh no. It's such a hard day. No. Couple leg spikes, but nothing crazy. Weird. Weird. Hard life. Yeah, it's really difficult. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. No, I'm just full on recovery mode this week, man. TwitchCon took it out of me. It was fun, but oof, I am I'm so tired. I can definitely feel my voice already being like, yeah, maybe not. My goal for this week is to start getting into the resource gathering phase for the next build, which means I need to finish planning the next build. And I'm like, I think I'm like halfway done with the exteriors. I've got like the shaping done, but I haven't started any of the... like the shaping's done, and I'm working on the city for the next episode. I wanted to start a few of that. Well, the next episode's already done, but the episode after that, whenever the heck that's coming out, probably in like a month, I'm working on the city. And it's been fun. It's been fun to get back in there and make some things with it. I'm done with like shaping most of them. I have one house left that I need to get a good shape for still before I call it. And then everything else is going along pretty well. I think the last one I actually want to turn into like a storage warehouse or something like that, because I don't have too many in the area. Couldn't deal with YouTube, so I rejoined on Twitch. Is YouTube dead? Is YouTube full dead? Is it like, if it's desynced, make sure you refresh. I know it's kind of annoying, but there's nothing I can do. Open widget. Let me see something. Yeah, 0 dropped frames. It did say 5 minutes ago the stream actually crashed, so. So it did briefly crash. Okay, interesting. Well, we're still alive. Getting my first car this weekend is a Mustang. Ooh. Have you sat in one before? I don't know. I am 6'1", and I do not fit in Mustangs. I keep lagging here, but I blame my internet mostly.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, weird. Hopefully things come back and get a little bit more stable. Raven, thank you so much for the 40 months, though. OMG. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I went to coal. I went to coal ore. My stream lags, but I think it's just my internet as well. Maybe it is mine. But here's my eternal gripe with YouTube streaming. I can't stop the stream and restart it. There is actually no way on YouTube to fully stop a stream and restart it, because it'll start it on a new tab. You can't reconnect, like the current page that y'all are watching on, it can't reconnect to that. It would reconnect to a new video. So it'd basically be starting a brand new stream. And that is just all around bad. It's being a lot better on Twitch. Yeah, YouTube, as soon as you start breaking, YouTube, the stream itself just dies. Like, it's terrible. It does such a bad job. It does, though, in the VOD fix itself. It's, if I just like sit it through here, like the VOD for after the fact, like that'll be something that a lot of people can, like, they'll be able to view more easily. But still, it's so annoying. I've asked them so many times. They're like, well, no, this is the best way we think to do it. I'm like, no, it's so bad for user experience. It's absolutely terrible. Yeah, YouTube friends, if you want to go over to twitch.tv/fWhip, FWHIP, you can join in on the stream over there. If it's still being laggy on YouTube, come on over to the Twitch side. It's lovely. It's so nice. And here you can actually become a member and you don't get ads anymore. Huh? Please make more videos like this one where you show how you plan that big structure. I want to do more stuff like that in the future, but it didn't do too well. Give it more time than just a single video being like, oh, this video didn't do well. Obviously, I should never do it ever again. But I would love to do more creative videos because those are much quicker to do. And it's a really fun process. Like I enjoy that process of all of it, so it's nice to be able to more. Oh yeah, I think YouTube died again. Yeah, that was not me. I didn't drop a single frame there. I'll put a message in. Let me see.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's do that. All right. Hopefully, if anybody wants to jump over to the Twitch side, I put a link. It's pinned on YouTube now. Watching on Twitch and it also froze. Okay, so it must be that cloud service I'm doing, but it seems like the lag on YouTube goes for a while. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wanted to finish mining out this layer, but we might not be able to. If it keeps up like this, I'll just have to end the stream. It's not fun to stream when there's internet issues that you can't do anything to resolve. It's really not a great time. So we'll go for a while and hope it fixes itself, but if it keeps up, I'll probably just end. YouTube is imploding, so we hear. Yeah, that's cool. It's not nearly as bad as YouTube, though. Yeah, YouTube takes forever to fix itself. Twitch will lag, and then you'll catch up and you'll be there. YouTube, like, tries to go back and reprocess everything that you missed. And instead of just, like, jumping you to the front, which is, again... YouTube is a video platform that's trying to act as a streaming platform, and it's not good. Blocky, thank you so much for the 31 months. I appreciate it. And Cuddly with the 6, thank you. It's not bad, it's just like every 10 minutes for a second. Yeah. Not much I can do about it. I appreciate y'all being willing to put up with it, though, so thank you. Hopefully it resolves, and if it is something on my side, I'll try and look into it afterwards. How was TwitchCon? Hopefully no one caught the convention sickness. Sid unfortunately got sick, but I'm fine. My throat is really, I think it's just because I was talking so much. So my throat's pretty sore, but I don't feel like sick at all. But I definitely, like, I'm just like low energy just from recovery from long weekend vibes. But it was fun. It was really, really cool. I've said a few times, so it was just so fun meeting everybody. It was really, really cool being able to meet the whole just the MCC, everybody who was involved with it. That was fun to chat with them. It was really fun to get to meet some fans in person and chat with people for a while. Like, that was really cool. It just made everything feel so much more real. I think that's a big part of it.
Oh, many greetings.
Inkling, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was. I definitely see why so many creators are like, oh, I love TwitchCon. It's so cool. Because I definitely, like, after getting there was like, oh wow, like this is special. This is like, there's a really cool element to this.
Oh,
what did Sid think of TwitchCon? She was very much like, I'm out of my element here, but it's cool. She was very much kind of just like living through and like watching all of us enjoy it. But
oh, many greetings.
She was like, yeah, she was like, these are not my people, and that's okay. But it's fun seeing everybody like having so much fun.
Oh, many greetings.
Because as you can probably guess, like, there's people in all shapes, forms, and sizes of cosplays and everything when you're out there and all that, and so it's a little different than you might normally see walking around in a normal, not normal, I guess. I like walking around a mall or something like that. Like you're gonna see a little bit of different stuff when you're at TwitchCon. But yeah, I think she had fun. I think it was very much. There was a lot going on the weekends. There wasn't a whole lot of like chill downtime or anything like that. But yeah, it was cool. Giant hole. I know, it's really nice that that's hollow. We don't have to dig it. That reminds me, I need to work on my fWhip cosplay. There we go. Quinn Serpent King, thank you so very much for the tier 1. And Starry, thank you so much for the 4 months. 2 mil subs this year, I hope. It's not happening this year. We hit 1.7, and then I hit 1.7 last night and woke up today to being like 300 subs off, but we're at 1.7 million subs. We have 1,700,006 subscribers on YouTube right now. Whereas last night I was 1,700,000, like 200. But no, sub growth on the channel recently has been very, very slow. Like this last month, granted I haven't been uploading much, but I only got like 2,000 subs. Whereas last year this time, a normal month for me was like 20 to 30,000 subs. So 2 million isn't going to happen this year unless we have something absolutely insane happen. I think Minecraft is just in a very lull state right now. Like there needs to be something big. Not even just like a like big update. Like there needs to be a big community thing that's going to grow the game. Like that's what we need in Minecraft right now. As much as I hate to admit it, but like a lot of the Minecraft hype that was going when I was getting into it is, one, there's a lot of really big hardcore Minecrafters that were doing crazy, like when I had my crazy growth spurt from like 500k to 1.5 million. Like there was a lot of hardcore Minecrafters, and I did really well in that scene. But right now, hardcore Minecraft is so saturated. I'm pretty endgame hardcore, so like I'm not attracting too many new people. It's mostly like existing people who want to keep up with the world. Unless I do just something absolutely absurd, which I don't really want to be doing right now. So I need to either start a new series, which I don't want to end this one, so I need to like find something new. I saw Jimmy doing Skyblock today. I'm kind of tempted to do a Skyblocky something just for fun for a while. Like once I get back, just have that so we can have more videos on the channel and everything. But you never know. And then the thing that I was gonna say, I didn't want to give a shout out to, but like a big reason for a lot of that super growth back then that kind of culminated in everything else succeeding was the Dream SMP was absolutely massive, and that brought so many people into the Minecraft space that were not Minecrafters before. And there's no big SMPs right now going on that are for non-Minecrafters. Like Hermitcraft is still here, sure, but that's very much for Minecrafters. Like to fully enjoy Hermitcraft, like you have to know a bit about what's happening in Minecraft. Or to enjoy like Dream SMP back at its height before it crashed and burned and exploded and then rolled over and fell down a hill and caught on fire again, and then all of that other stuff that happened with it. Like you didn't have to be a Minecrafter to enjoy it. Like you just turn it on and you know there's gonna be some chaos happening. We need Philza to die again. I don't think that would change anything nowadays. That ship was already sent once, and there was only one ship to send on that. I think the different thing would be, I think Philza dying is like an expected of it'll happen someday. I think somebody like Linksy dying, that is what would cause like a crazy thing if that got picked up. But the reason Philza got picked up is because honestly, he's in the UK. And there's not that many UK creators. So when one UK creator that had a decent UK audience and whatnot, like once that happened, like that was big news. But like if a US creator were to do that, that's not just like some absolutely massive person. I guess the Linksy's from Canada, so it could be different. But like we were talking about a lot over the weekend. Right now, it's easier to be a content creator anywhere else except the US. Like the US is so saturated with so many big name people because this is where it grew first, that now it's a million times harder to become a content creator in the US than it is anywhere else, especially in terms of getting brand recognition and getting connections with different things, just because the point of entry, say in the UK, is having like 100k subs on YouTube. The point of entry in the US at that probably same ratio would be like, yeah, if you have 1 million subs, we'll talk to you. Just because there's so many creators in the US compared to anywhere else. But I think if like Linksy were to die, because he has a 10-year-old hardcore world, like that has potential to like shake things up a bit and people to share that and build some hype around it and everything, and like, which would be really cool if Linksy got a lot of, which would suck if he were to die, but because I love seeing what he does with the world. But if you think about it as far as like a building hype moment, like not many people can say they've survived 10 years in hardcore. And once you're that far into hardcore, nobody really wants to keep up with what you have going on in the world anymore. Like everybody's already seen it, they've already done it, or there's too much to catch up on to really like see what's gonna come next. But if you die and then everybody's like, oh my god, what did they lose? Oh, I have to know. Like that's where Philza's growth came from. It didn't come from the fact that he'd survived, like had this really cool, amazing world. It came from so many people wanted to see where it went wrong and what he lost. Like that's where Philza's growth came from in that realm, not the fact that, like the fact that he died was just a point of people being like, oh my god, how much did he lose? Oh, I want to, he's going back to do it again. Oh, we got to see this. Like that's where the hype came from. So I think if Phil died again, because he's now in what, season 4 or something, like it wouldn't be that different. Like it wouldn't, I guess he is back into 5-year world or something now, but also a big portion of that he went to Dream SMP and other things, because I think he showed his playtime a while ago and it was much lower than like his original hardcore world that lasts this long. Just because, but like if you look at pure calendar dates, it's now longer. How far are we digging this down? The middle is about done, but the problem is that we need to bring the sides down a lot more. Like we need this to be like smooth sloping up. So like from there it needs to start coming down at like a pretty consistent angle. We have a creative copy that we're working on the actual slope for this. And so once we get all of that done, we can import that as a Lightmatica and then know what we need to dig out. I was like, holy crap, this whole time I didn't think you were talking about hardcore. I thought you were talking about IRL on live. No, hardcore Minecraft. No. No, I don't want Linksy or Philza to die, actually. I would hate for that to happen. That'd be very sad. No, hardcore Minecraft. No, I like both those people. Very much want them to be alive. IRL and in-game. So I know, like, who is it? SB. Didn't he say he wants to go to, like, 10,000 days and then call it? Like, after 10,000 days, he's considering the world complete. I don't know where he's at now or if that's gonna happen or not, but I know he said that in the past. Nice to be a new subscriber on Twitch finally. Lovely to have ya. What was the TV show you're currently watching? We're watching Rings of Power. And we found a new documentary series on... a new nature documentary series on Disney Plus to start watching. But our Disney Plus, I'm so mad, it got changed. Our Disney Plus used to be ad-free. And they have moved us over to the with ads fee side of things, and did not give us anything to, like, we're still paying the same. Like, they increased the cost of no ads and just put ads on everything. And we were watching a thing last night. There were 5 2-minute ads on one 40-minute show. There was 10 minutes of ads for a 40-minute show on a platform that I pay for. I was pretty mad. I was pretty mad at that. What's even the point if it has ads? Why even bother? Yeah, like, why am I paying $15 a month for advertisements? What? Very annoyed. We have it through our phone plan, so I like reached out to them and I was like, yo, this still says on the phone plan of our contract that we get the ad-free version of Disney Plus, like through you guys in the bundle. And they're like, actually, you get the one at the $15 tier. I'm like, no. The contract says we get ad-free Disney Plus. Like, did you break the contract by moving us to this? And they're like, well, you can pay us more and we'll upgrade you to the premium. So I'm fighting with the phone company over it right now. I'm like, it's annoying.
Keep it real.
fWhip, I want you to know that you are awesome. I appreciate you, the hard work you put into your videos. You are a great creator. Fun and inspiring. Smiley face.
Those pauses were so long with the periods. That was really, really confusing me for a second. Crazy Crafter, thank you so much for the dono. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words as well. Thank you. Because capitalism. Yeah, capitalism sucks. Ugh. Are we halfway done yet? Ooh, maybe halfway with the stone. That sucks. So we're through the parts where we gotta skip the giant caves. This is the machine we should be raging against. True. I'm not normally one to go to the manager, but I think it's manager time. Oh yeah. From previously working in tech support, I know how to work those systems to be able to get to speak to the manager. And I will, if I'm on a call with somebody for more than 10 minutes and I can start to tell that they don't know what they're doing or they don't have the ability to do what I need them to do, and their goal is to get me off the call and just get me to hang up and like admit defeat, I will so quickly pull the "can you escalate me to somebody who can help" card. Like I don't say, "can I talk to your manager?" because that comes off as aggressive, and I always say something along the lines of, "Hey, I understand you're trying to help, but like we're not able to solve this problem. It's taking too long. Can you escalate me to the next level of support?" And I like they can't say no. Like they like per how like the systems work, is they have to move you up, at least a lot of the times. But dude, I don't have the time to sit going through doing the whole rodeo of trying to get them to just allow me to go up or like escalate me themselves. I just jump on the, "Hey, can you move me up to somebody who can solve this?" Like you're doing great. Like I appreciate everything you did, but like can you do it? And the amount of times I have been like moved up to a manager, use the sue word, they hate that. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to get my way. Like there's so many other tactics that I can use to be able to get what I want out of a call without lying. So I'll go that route. But I don't need to lie to tech support to know how to get the thing done that I want to get done. But yeah, I will. I've had so many managers who I've been upgraded to just come in, or like escalated to, and they just come in hot. I've had a few start screaming at me, being like, look, this is the way it is. This is, and I'm just like, I've just been like, why are you mad? Like, I haven't even told you my name yet. I'm not trying, and they're just like, I've had somebody be like, oh, sorry, usually when I get escalated, the person's really, really mad. And I was like, that's not my fault. Why? I was like, and they just like, I've had a few people be like, oh, sorry, I was, when, yeah, it's just like, when somebody gets escalated to me, it's usually the customer's mad, so I just like come in, they're like, I'm ready to come in hot to match that level, and I'm just like, bro, I didn't even say anything. Like, you just started screaming at me on the call before I even told you what the issue was. Just telling me it couldn't even happen, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, actually, I know it can. Like, yeah, it's always a funny time. Working in tech support in any customer-facing role, like, you have to have such tough skin, especially if you're working like public, like consumers, like B2C companies. Like, B2B is one thing. Actually, B2B is pretty rough too. I've worked that side too, because then you get people who are entitled. More so, like, customers tend to be entitled, but other businesses, if you're a B2B support, business to business, is they can be very entitled. And it's usually the people who are your smallest accounts that you're managing. They're the most entitled out of any customer. That's been my, from what I could tell. Anybody who's from like a really, really large account, like a really big company that we were working with, they were the chillest people ever. Just like, yeah, get it done when you can. You get the small business mom and pop shops. They were the people who are like, if this isn't done now, I'm suing. And it's like, oh, okay, here we go again. Working as a call center manager, customers are so abusive that the nice ones tend to get lumped in. No, yeah, it's true. I will always take that with a grain of, like, I know the person's not mad at me, and I know there's like some other frustration going on. Like, if a support rep is mad at like me asking to move up or something, because like I've had a few people that like I've just been like, hey, you're doing a great job, but can you escalate me to somebody who can help? Like, that's my usual thing. Or is, hey, like, we're just like, there's a disconnect here, can you escalate me to somebody who can help? Or that's usually my go-to, because usually it's like a slight language disconnect, just with a lot of support programs getting offshored, and then people like whether it's a like a dialect difference, or just having a really, really strong accent coming through the phone that makes it harder to understand each other, something like that. Like, that can add a lot of stress to the whole thing. I've had somebody who I was like, hey, you're doing great, but like, I just can't hear you, or I can't understand you. There's too much background noise and I can't understand your accent. Like, so I don't know what you're really saying. Can you escalate me? And they just started crying. I was like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm just like, I need help and you can't help me. Like, tell your management to invest in better headsets, because all I can hear is the 3 other people in your row talking about to their customers and everything. Like, I can't hear you over them. But man, yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, I was like, you're not the problem, I promise. Like, it's not your fault. Like, it's not your fault they're giving you bad equipment. And I'm like trying to reassure them, but at the same time being, please escalate me. I'm like, I'm sure they get, like, some of them probably get in trouble for having to escalate. Like, they probably get, oh, if you escalate more than 10 calls in a month, you're in trouble for blah blah blah. I thought it was, I looked at the shovel. I looked at the shovel durability. Oh, that sucks. Ah, dang it. I was looking at the shovel. I was like, I can finish this row and then we'll change it out. Well, there goes the Silk Touch pickaxe. Don't worry, we got plenty. Dude, I haven't lost a pickaxe in a long time. My customers, the federal government, talk about entitled. Oh yeah, no, we had a few government accounts. I want to see how many pickaxes I have. How could you do this? I was yapping. It's y'all's job to tell me when it's almost breaking. Yeah, government accounts were rough. Government healthcare accounts were the worst because they were also just really not that smart. I thought I had more pickaxes in there. Maybe I don't. We got netherite. We got a ton of that. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, see? Dude, I got so many pickaxes. Look at all those. We just need to finish enchanting them. My 268 levels says that we can fill that. You are making me sad. I know. I'm so sorry. It's okay. For one Twitch Prime sub, we cannot be sad anymore. We'll recover the pickaxe. Okay, random idea. I heard somebody do a challenge a while ago that was for every single person that like subscribed, they would find a diamond on stream, like a paid sub. And or it was like they would find a golden apple or something like in the world, enchanted or not. Like they just said, I'll just go find one. We're doing like a big exploration stream. They ended up going for like 40 hours or something because so many people did it. I've kind of thought about doing something like that, just like a fun like subathon challenge type vibe of like whether we'll do like 12-hour streams a day or something until we run out, but like not 24/7 because I ain't doing that. But of doing either a ancient debris for every single sub, I'll find one ancient debris, but that we could be going for weeks at that. Or doing like I'll find one diamond, like one diamond ore per sub. I've always thought, I think that could be kind of fun because I feel like doing a diamond beacon to me sounds more fun than a netherite beacon. And almost like more of a flex. I know diamond beacons really aren't that much. Like a netherite beacon, obviously time investment wise, but the diamond beacon just sounds fun. Like it sounds more fun to me than a netherite. So I've kind of thought about doing like some sort of a subathon of like with like the goal instead of like the tier goals, just doing like for every single new sub we get, we'll be adding a like a +1 to the count that we need. Are you playing Echoes? Oh, are you going to play Echoes of Wisdom? I don't know what that is. Emmy, Sophia, thank you so much for the 23 months. Have been super busy with university, so happy to catch this live. Also, almost 2 years. Hope uni's going well. We can make a couple diamond beacons on the server. Okay, all right. Decander flexing over here. Yeah, but do you have an emerald ore? Yeah. Yeah, you got an emerald ore. Look at that. Yeah, look at that right there. That's an emerald ore. You got that? Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, thought so. I think I have enough diamonds for a diamond beacon. I have like over a stack of ore just sitting in my base. Just deep slate diamond ore. I really need to go and break it. Enough coal for a coal beacon. Dude, I could build a coal mountain. The wither skeleton farm is so OP for coal. It's one of those where like I'm terrified to start a new world. Like if I were to ever start another one, because I just like having to go through the process of doing all these farms and everything again, because I very much will always stick to the rule that I've said of, if I can't explain it off of an image of how it all works, like to anybody who hasn't played Minecraft before, I can't, or even like a 30-second description of how the thing works, I can't build the farm. The only one that I think breaks that rule that I have in this world right now is the raid farm. Everything else I feel like I can pretty easily explain. And the raid farm doesn't even work anymore, so that's fine. But like the ENX04 wither skeleton farm that like uses the specific placement of the bounding blocks to do the blah blah blah, to make the thing happen, to do this blah 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 blah, it's like so overly complicated that it makes it a lot more difficult for anybody to like really understand what's going on unless you Minecraft. I mean, if you don't Minecraft, we should fix that. But for me, that means that if I'm trying to build a farm, like if I want another wither skeleton farm, I either need to spawn proof it or create another perimeter again. Like that's the big thing. And that perimeter that we did in the nether here, holy jeez, that took so long. I think that was almost 400 days in game to build the wither skeleton farm. And I used TNT duping for so much of it. Like that was the absurd part. I think I could use more TNT duping than I did. Like I think I could have done the top faster. But yeah, it was a rough one. That was a grind. Picks would be aimed if you mine the deep slate emerald ore. Yeah, all the deep slate emerald ore I get, I am for sure silk touching. Don't worry. I don't think we've actually found one yet in this world. Any plans for 2 mil YouTube subs? I don't know. Nothing super big planned yet. Thought about that. I don't really do massive sub milestones or anything. I also think 2 mil YouTube subs, like that's probably a year, if not 2 years out at the current rate that it's going right now, unless something picks up. Like I don't see it happening anytime soon. So I'm thinking more like stuff for days in here. Like we're at 7,800 right now in game. I'm thinking that could be like 8,000 days or 10,000 days could be something really fun to celebrate, but that's a long time out. I was getting like 500 days a month or so, like on episodes, but right now I'm probably getting about 400 days a month. I'm just not playing as much as I normally have been. I'm just kind of waiting for the next inspiration wave of new things that I want to do to strike and like new stuff to do. I think I want to find like a new redstone farm project to make, or like a new big farm like we did the copper farm. I'm kind of in the mood to do something like that again. TK Andrew, thanks so much for 18 months on YouTube. Another month of good old chill Minecraft content. Thanks for being your real sassy self. You got it. Add 10k blocks to the mountain range. That'd be like 3 hours. New videos next week, yeah. A witch farm? I actually really do want to make a witch farm. That could be a fun project. That's a big one too, because you need to find a good location to do it in. I feel like I've been so focused on build that I'm like wanting to experience the other sides of the game again. Like that's my big draw right now, is trying to find other things to do in Minecraft that are a little bit different from just gather block, put block down, gather block, put block down. Like that to me is, I love building. Like I love building is the reason why I play Minecraft still. Like I 100% think that, but there's a reason why I'm not a creative Minecraft player anymore, is I need those different survival elements in there just to make things more interesting and like break it up and do something else every once in a while. So I'm kind of in that next phase of wanting to do something in there. You still speak to the Empire's crew? I think I watched that at least 5 times. Yeah, I saw a bunch of them in person over the weekend. I was hanging with Ollie and Scott and Shelby and Joel and I'm trying to think if everybody else was there. More of the SOS crew was there with like Owen was there, Elle was there, and Mog Swamp was there. So that was all, saw them all at TwitchCon. But yeah, no, I chat with all of them pretty regularly. We just don't have an SMP going on right now. Would love to get something going soon, but currently no plans for any SMPs are in the works, as far as I'm aware. I know of a few, but they're like multi-month down the road before start time. Ah, we definitely can't make it all the way through here, so let's turn this way. And we're gonna not break another pickaxe today. Do another longer stream for the next milestone? True. I think for the next milestone, I mean, we did just hit 1.7. Maybe when I get back. Yeah, I don't know. Let's... Well, I'm not going to commit to it right now. Let me mull over the idea a little bit more. But maybe when I get back and I get another video done, maybe then we jump into doing the diamond mining subathon. I think that could be fun. So we'll do the stream and it'll go pretty much until we can like equal it out. And just try and as many diamonds. I'll do like a diamond ore per sub, whether it's a prime, a gift, whatever the rank is. We'll add it. We'll add 1 diamond ore to the counter. We'll go until we hit that. That could be kind of a fun stream. I feel like that's like could be a cool big grinding stream, because that could even turn into something where if we don't want to do it manually anymore, we could go caving, or we could break it up and we could like build a tunnel bore machine, and then we could build like a place around it where the tunnel bore starts from and goes from, and that could be a really entertaining like longer stream thing to have. Look at that, 7 diamond, not diamond, emerald ore. I don't want to break the last silk touch pickaxe, so we're gonna leave those there because I need to use that in order to move everything. So we're just gonna take those out and leave them behind. Do I have a andesite box going anywhere? I don't think so, so it's gonna go in there. Check pick durability. I got it. Thank you, May. What are we at? I'm curious. How many pickaxes have we broken? We've broken 3. That was number 3. We're up at almost 1.6 million blocks, though. Boy, you're going to be there for a while? Yeah, probably. Jinxie and Liz, I feel like, are just going to come in and be like, a 100. Seen it before. But I do think it could be like having just like a massive diamond vault. That could be a fun build to like make something around. Like I could definitely see like doing something in there. I'll just have to think about maybe I bring in the fortune element of it to save me potential time of gaming it and say like every sub is 2 diamonds, and so like there's a chance of the ore giving 1 to 3, so there's a chance per diamond that we mine if I can take multiple off the list. That, I think that could be like the way to do it. To me, that sounds I has a job now too and a bit of excess monies. Oh no, don't overspend. But I think that could be like a really fun way to do it. I like the lottery element. So yeah, maybe we'll do 2 diamonds. Every sub is 2 diamonds. And then there's always a chance of I don't fully get it off of an ore, or I get like 1.5 off of an ore, because that could add a little bit more fun element to it. And then it can also be like, ooh, if we find a ancient city, we go raid, and oh, we found some diamonds while we're in there. Those also count towards it too, because that adds more that we can do instead of just diamond ore mining, you know? That could be a really fun subathon. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. I'm gonna write it under my stream ideas section. Subathon. 1 sub equals 2 diamonds found. Yeah, that's definitely what I need. All right, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and then we'll finish up this layer. So don't go anywhere. Enjoy vibes. This is new Minecraft music. Turn up sound, please. Thank you. Also, May, thank you so much for the bits. I'll be doing when I get back. Okay, I'm back. Now it's W music. W. We just W's, only W's. That's the way it goes. Oh, I did full body yesterday and doing squats and deadlifts the day after getting back from all the walking and everything over TwitchCon. Oh my god, my legs and my back. Oh, whew. Okay. Sitting and standing right now is just pain. And I know how pathetic that sounds. And I'm willing to admit it. I'm actually such a baby when it comes to like being sore. I know I complain so much about it, but no part of me is gonna be stopping. It hurts. Like, I'll live through it, I'll be fine, and I don't avoid being sore or anything like that, but man, dude, it gets me. You hear a skeleton somewhere around. You should mod every viewer. Yeah. Nah, if you... there's another WoW streamers I watch a lot. If any viewer has just like a great joke, they get mod. but they like really gotta catch him off guard and say something, just like a great take or a really good joke, and then he'll be like, yeah, give him mod. Somebody mod him. And they don't do it, and as long as they don't like abuse the power, that's how people stay mods. And like, so the chaotic part of me wants to do that. Are you sore, Abed? I just did a big heavyweight workout yesterday after my watch like tracks the steps and everything from when I'm walking around, and TwitchCon I was averaging nearly 20,000 steps a day, and it was a lot. Say no pain, no gain. True. That would be absolutely chaos. It's so funny because he like doesn't remember 90% of the people who have mods. So like some mods will come in and just do things, or they'll like ban somebody. And he's like, wait, why'd that person get banned? And then he'll just return and unban and then ban the mod. It's so good. It's just one of those really, really healthy environments of the streamer and the chat are just there to mess with each other. So much of my chaotic nature wants to do that, but then I don't think I'm enough of a memer to keep up with it. I enjoy the memer culture, but I don't think I got enough memer in me to really like be the forefront of it. I don't got enough pioneering spirit for memes. But I do think we're about the point to like bring in some new mods though. Not that any of the mods are doing a bad job or anything, but I think having a few more people in the mod crew could help. Who was that? Who did that? Who did the biddies? Jinxie, there you are. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 500 biddies. You have made it. Hello there. We added May recently, but I can't remember the last time we added a new mod to the crew. I'm thinking like purely just stream mods. I feel like Discord is just its own beast that I'm just kind of like, yeah, we could just let it be its thing. And it's almost like self-community regulated now. Like we have some issues in there and we have to ban people every once in a while, but I feel like the community really is just like, whoa, you can't do that. Like you don't do that here. Like a lot of the OG members who are still hanging in Discord. Yeah, May, once you're a mod, like you're stuck. You're actually under a requirement to come to every stream. You should really read that contract you signed. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, some of y'all should really learn to read contracts before you sign them. I don't have a beacon buff here. I have the smallest dead zone. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, there's just a dead zone right here. Let's try and take this back and... Oh, we have the buff. A boof. Should definitely have worn... Yeah, okay. I was like, I should definitely wear out as soon. I was like, maybe I didn't set up that beacon? No, I definitely did. Can we get like an extra level of beacon range? Can we get like a double on the current beacon range maximum? Because I feel like I have to be so close to these dang beacons to get the buff off of them. Sure, yeah. Am I digging a multi-million block mountain that spans... Like, am I removing an entire mountain biome? Sure! But like... Do I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beacons to cover the range of it? I don't think I should. Yeah, we know there's some Minecraft live leaks. Please don't say anything on them in chat, though. We have a lot of people in here who like to wait for the actual show to come out. If you want to go look at Minecraft live leaks, you can go find them on social medias, the Reddits, and all that stuff. But Go have those conversations of what's actually in there. Else. Sorry, we broke an emerald. I saw the one and I didn't think there'd be a second. But yeah, if you want to talk Minecraft live leaks, go have those combos elsewhere, please. We're trying to make sure that this stays as spoilery free as possible. I've seen them myself. I'm excited for the new stuff coming, but trying to make sure that we keep this as a space where people don't have to be watching what they're reading in chat. How many layers until we're done? This is actually going to be the last layer for the upper regions. Like, this is it. That's the top. Then we need to work on combing down the sides and really smoothing those out, which is going to be the annoying part, to put it nicely. There's some public teasers. Yeah, I think Minecraft realized that they goofed and realized the extent that they goofed. And then they said, all right, let's make fun of this. Let's see if we can fix. Because we goofed. We goofed big. And then now we're here. Because this came out. There is a spoiler on this image. I will say, for anybody who's trying to fully avoid it, but this is on the official Minecraft account, so I feel like I can share it. But I did want to just say before I share it that there is real stuff coming in this. But they shared this, time to wildly speculate, and they shared this shortly after they accidentally leaked everything on Minecraft.net. So everybody's like, where did these leaks come from? Are they real? Minecraft leaked them on Minecraft.net. Like, they themselves leaked the name of the biome. They leaked the name of the new stuff outside that coming. I'm not going to share anything more, but this I am very excited about. Not the person wearing the creeper hat, but that right there, I am excited about. I'm not going to say anything for those who are averting their eyes. But if you are averting your eyes, you can come back to stream now. The image is gone. Maybe the leak was on purpose. I don't think it was on purpose because it was there for 30 minutes and then it disappeared. It wasn't even exactly 30 minutes either. And it had a broken image attached to it, which to me says somebody in the marketing side, the web development team, accidentally pushed the wrong thing because they didn't change it until some content creators said, hey guys, did you know that this was out here? I hate this. We really short on a beacon there too? How many beacon spots did I miss? But yeah, so they actually, like, it was right after somebody in the content creator Discord posted, hey, did you guys know that you put this on the website? And then minutes, quickly, like very, very fast, it was taken down after that. So I don't think it was intentional, but I think their PR team is doing a good job recovering it. Sims leaks stuff every month or so. Maybe they're jumping on the trend, but making it look legit. Yeah, maybe. If they did, they've got everybody. No, Mojang cares too much about it being secret. I mean, why would they... My thought on it is, as a content creator, they normally give us early heads up for everything coming. Like, normally, when Minecraft Live is coming, there is a call that we can all jump in as a Discord call where they walk us through the slideshow that they show live at Minecraft Live. Live at Minecraft Live. Live Minecraft Live. Minecraft? Live Minecraft Live. Livecraft. Yeah. Normally they do that. And this year they said, we're not doing that. We want you all to be as surprised as everybody else is when the news comes out. So I don't And I think that was because last year when they did it, we were talking about this earlier in stream, but last year when they did the thing before the cherry blossom biome was announced, within seconds of them showing that on the call, there was somebody that tweeted out, "Wonder what's coming to Minecraft this year," and then put a cherry blossom emoji on their tweet. Like, just straight up, like seconds after it was showed to us. Like, we got to see the concept art of the cherry blossom tree, and then we got to see a real cherry blossom tree in game, showing that they're coming with the petals and everything, and the cherry blossom biome and all that cool stuff. And before they even got off that slide, one of the people in the call went to Twitter and posted that. And then after the call ended, somebody just posted the screenshot. Somebody else just posted the screenshot that had big bold text on the bottom of it, "Do not share publicly." Just posted the screenshot saying, "Wow, isn't this cool? Cherry blossom trees are coming to Minecraft." The first one who did the emoji was a big content creator who is a big Minecraft news content creator. Like, their entire channel is built around sharing Minecraft news, like the second the news is released. And since then, they've been removed from the Discord permanently, like permanently banned, so they no longer have access to early access information. So, you know, really great for their brand. Really great for them as a business decision to get kicked out of the place that's supplying all of their content. Yeah, and so since all of that happened, I'm watching Pickaxe Durability, don't worry. But since all of that happened, they have not given us any early access information. Yeah, the first person who did the emoji, they got kicked out, and then the person who leaked the screenshots afterwards did it on an alt Twitter account. So they actually, I think, are still in the Discord. I don't know if they got found or not. But they got, I'm pretty sure they also got removed. But they were a tiny content creator too. They were just trying to use it to make a name for themselves and like get some more views and get some more eyeballs on their content. I was like, that's not how you grow an audience, my friend. That's actually the opposite of what I would recommend on how to grow an audience. But yeah, it was really nice getting early access to all that info, because then I could know what to share with you all and tell y'all like what's legit or what's not legit. Like, especially when the show's coming, I had info to share beyond what they would share on the live show. Like, that was always so fun to have. So like, we'll watch Minecraft live this weekend, but I'll be going in as blind as you all. Not a fan of unofficial leaks. Yeah, it's especially when you have stuff like the sniffer, the pitcher pod leaked, and then it had like that wall fungus type thing, like the vines that looked like 3D. Like, that was leaked by an employee. There was an employee who I do know is no longer with the company, that was leaking just for stupidity of trying to grow their own social media account. They were leaking testing footage and behind the scenes footage that like was never meant to be public. As an employee, they were doing that, so Mojang was very aware of it, and they were trying to track down who. And then that was actually the screenshot that got them caught, was that, and then they got very quickly fired. Hey, thanks for hanging. Get home safe. I remember that was very sad, though, that the wall vine thingy looked really cool. Yeah, I kind of wish that they brought it into the game eventually. But I also really like pitcher pods. But I would love more types of wall vine coverage, greenery coverage, or honestly just the ability to shear vines in general. That'd be lovely. Be lovely. Or, honestly, just make vines like glow lichen. This might be an L take, but I think game performance if vines were to get turned into something that can only grow in bone meal, I think jungles, mangrove swamps, and swamps would run so much more efficiently than they currently do, where vines are always checking if they can grow. So the more dense the foliage area, especially if vines are involved, it just becomes infinitely more laggy. So I think vines need to be turned into like how glow lichen works, where it's going to only like grow off of a whatchamacallit, bone meal, like a player interaction or like a dispenser or something like that. I think that would make it so much better. Yeah, even just the ability to shear vines, I would use so many more of them, but I honestly would prefer the bone meal route over anything. Makes the only bone meal down. Reverse of kelp. Also, I guess we have glowberries, but I was gonna say like a type of like weeping vine that hangs. That's I like the shape of the weeping crimson vines, but I wish we had a green one. There's more coal. More coal. So much coal. Oh, I love coal. I'm so cold. We're almost done. We're almost done. That's why jungles are so bloody laggy. Yeah. Jungles are super laggy from leaves. Anytime you're clearing out space in a jungle, every time a log is broken, all of the leaves attached to it update because they now have different levels based off of how close they are to a log. And then you also have all of the vines. So when you add a jungle, there's like most of the biome is leaves and vines. And those are two of the blocks that have the most potential updates for them in Minecraft right now. Makes a wee bit laggy. What type of music do you like? I listen to a lot of electronic music, to be honest. I don't know why I said to be honest, but yeah. I feel like what I mostly listen to nowadays is just electronic music. Or like, just like melodic beats a lot of the times. But I don't know. I like a lot of like the modern like pop culture music too. Like the pop, like the kind of all over the place. What's going on? We're just digging. We're just digging. That's all we're doing today. It's just diggy mountain. That's this new hot track that I'm working on. Never before seen. Diggy mountain. If you could add a mechanic to Minecraft, I would add growing sugarcane faster with raw fish, because they can drop bone meal. Like you could put raw fish in fields and they would grow. Interesting. Interesting take. If I could add one feature to Minecraft, like regardless of complexity or anything, I would add a trading system with some sort of end mob. I think Endermen could have a really cool bartering system for them. Because if you think about it, Endermen pick up blocks. So we already, in lore, have established Endermen like to carry things and move things around. Like that is Minecraft lore. So if you were to somehow like get a block that was more important to an Enderman, like theoretically they would want to take it from you, right? Like that's Minecraft logic right there of they like to pick up blocks, they like to move things around. So if you can find something that's worth more to them, they'd want to take it. Same way that the piglins will trade for gold, villagers will trade for emeralds. What if there was a block that Enderman loved and you could trade with them in order to get things? And it'd be a really interesting trade mechanic system that'd be a little bit different because it probably involved holding things, but also don't look at the Enderman because then it would get mad at you from staring at it. And I think some sort of trade system with Enderman in the end could be so cool and add so much more purpose for people to go out there and do things. And maybe it's something you have to bring them from the overworld and then they give you new end blocks and end things that exist out there that you can't get elsewhere. Or maybe they'll just randomly give you grass blocks or something. Like that could be a fun mechanic to work with. Whip doing a lore? No, man, that's just Minecraft lore right there. That's established in the game. I didn't make up anything. Endermen are pirates. No, you're doing a lore, Pixels. Mr. Heroic Pixels. They should trade. Wrong guess there, Mark. Farmer fWhip wants a farming update. I also do want more farming stuff. That would be cool. Some new shades of white blocks would be helpful, especially for texturing walls. Yeah, new white blocks would be cool. But they'd have to... I want them to add new warm white blocks and new cool tone white blocks. Because right now, we have a good amount of cool tone, like, full blocks for white. But we don't have a good amount of cool tone, like, slabs and things outside of diorite, really. And that's pretty, you know, it's a pretty chaotic texture, to put it nicely. Like, it looks good. I love diorite, but it's a pretty pretty messy texture. Even polished diorite's still pretty messy. There are ships in the end. Ah, true. Okay, you're right. We have established pirate lore with flying ships powered by dragons and health potions and elytra. Do you think that's how the ship flies? Like, if you took the elytra out of the item frame, what if the ship just fell? Just suddenly gets affected by gravity? Just... But yeah, anyways, warm whites and cool whites. Because warm white, we have quartz and nothing else. Bone block kind of works. Cool whites, yeah, we need more on both ends. Even like the light gray, it's like a warm gray and a cool gray tone. Like, we need more of those because we have warm gray with like concrete. Like, a lot of the concrete blocks outside of white are much on the warmer tone, especially the light gray. The gray is actually on a cool tone, but the light gray is definitely that to me is a warmer tone. But what do I know about color? I can't see them. Half of them. Not half of them. Some of them. Your XP level 268 and we're ironically 268 days into the year. Are we really 268 days into 2024? Wow. What's it like being colorblind? I don't know. Couldn't tell you what it'd look like without being colorblind. I've never invested in the fancy glasses. Also, I've heard that they don't work for everybody, so I don't want to spend like $500 to get glasses that might maybe make me see more colors. Or whatever they cost. Almost done with this, though. I think this pickaxe can take us through the rest. Dude, I was over here being hopeful we could get this whole layer done and another like 2 layers down below it. Yeah, no. Was not expecting a whole stream around this. No video tomorrow, no. There'll be a video next week, though. Maybe pickaxe gets us through? I think so. Yay, pickaxe gets us through. We did it. That's another layer done. Well, let me get that extra block. That's Silk Touch. Perfect. Are you a part of Outcasts on YouTube? I have no idea what that is. Check your local library. Mine has glasses. Oh, interesting. Would 500,000 more hurt, though? 500,000 more blocks to mine? Yeah, I don't want to do that. How many are we at now? Do we make it to... What was that, 1.6? We did! We did! Oh my god, how many blocks did we mine today? You know, I have a backup I can check. That was fairly recent. My computer's been having issues, so I've been doing a lot of backups. In between working on stuff. Let's... Oh, this is gonna lag for a minute. It's gonna be lagging for a minute. And that'll be stuck there. Only took 2 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Oh, wow, it already is done. Don't look. Don't look. There's nothing here. You look at the shulker mess. This was... So we did about 50,000 on there, and we did about... Oh, that was already above 1 million. 1045. What are we at now? When did we pass 1 million on the shovel? Oh, so we did 15,000 there and like 60,000 there. 50,000. Yeah, 56,000. Yeah, that's nuts. What I was gonna say. Kiwi, thank you so much for the 9 months. Appreciate that. Yeah, so this is what we're turning it into. Like this out here is what it's going to become. So you can see we dug that down to like upper 70s somewhere. And this is at like, this is 82. And so we're down to like 78. So what we need to do soon is come back in creative and just texture all this away from being wool and get it to be like grass. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do it all as grass just for simplicity's sake. And then we need to texture up these rocks and get some stone in those and get all of that. And then I think most of the shaping is pretty finished. Because we're going to have to dig down this side, this edge a lot more. We're going to have to come in and fix up these rocks and make them a little bit more detailed and everything. Underwater, we'll probably just manually do in-game. But like... I also want to experiment with bringing the mud up a little bit more because I think it could be cool. But like we need to come back and just do little cleanup bits like this. But I think like little bits of mud peeking up here could be kind of fun. And we'll probably do, honestly, it'll be like that. And then what can we do? Dirt. And then what would that be? Mangrove. Muddy mangrove root. So we could do like... I've got a lot of this stuff sitting around. Like, we shouldn't need too much, but if we do something like that and then turn it into grass from there, like, that'll look pretty good. Especially from far away. So yeah, so we're slowly working towards getting all this stuff in. We did a while ago on stream work on these little docks over here, which were fun when we planned out all of this, like where those shapes are gonna go. So we get all those, and we definitely need to come back here and like this whole section, that massive thing, we need to tear that down another 4 or 5 blocks to make it about as deep as it is over here. But that's because I want to turn all of that underneath into the mud. I think that's gonna look sick, but that is a massive project to do. I tend to use muddy mangrove for rough looking paths. Yeah, muddy mangrove roots are just hard to get a lot of, so there's just not the easiest to get in bulk. But my friends, that's gonna do it for today. Thank y'all so much for hanging. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. For everybody for sticking through the all the tech issues and everything. It really is big. Yeah, it's Joffy. It's gonna be huge once we actually finish it up. It's gonna be a really big change to the world. I'm really excited for when that is in there. For Minecraft should add a Florida marsh so I can find mud easily. Yeah, it's a mangrove swamp. That's all in there. You got the mangroves down in Florida. Floridia. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I am going to be jumping on out of here though. So I really do appreciate the support. As always, y'all are super, super cool. We'll be back on Friday with another stream. I don't know what we're going to do quite yet. We might just be gathering resources for the next project, to be honest. But yeah, with that, my friends, I'm jumping on out of here for now. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Goodbye.